The probe into the murder of Deputy Director of Communications at the National Land Commission, Jeniffer Wambua, kicked off Tuesday as detectives from the DCI visited vet farm in Ngong, Kajiado County, where the body of the mother of three was found dumped on Saturday. And as David Mudhoka now reports, detectives will be seeking to join the dots as to whether there is a connection between Wambua's murder and a 122 million shilling graft case in which she was a key witness and was set to appear in court tomorrow.
A day after a body that had been booked into city mortuary was identified as that of Jeniffer Wambua, a deputy director of communications at the National Land Commission, detectives from the Directorate of Criminal Investigation began the investigations Tuesday morning at vet farm in Ngong, Kajiado, where her body was found by a herder. Led by the head of homicide at the DCI headquarters, Martin Nyuguto, the sleuths spent the better part of Tuesday at the crime scene, piecing together events leading to her murder. Of interest will be whether Jeniffer might have been killed elsewhere and her body dumped at vet farm, or whether her killers brought her there alive before killing her. According to locals who found her body on Saturday, the body that was fairly fresh bore marks on its neck that was covered by a piece of cloth, an indication that she might have been strangled by the very cloth at the scene of crime.
Tulipofika tuliona ya kwamba mama hakuwa na nguo kutoka hapa kwenda chini, kutoka hapa miguu ilikuwa wazi, lakini alikuwa amelala na tumbo. Mama alikuwa amenyongwa kwa shingo na kitambaa.
Ni tukio ambalo si la kwanza. Nafikiri huu ni mwili wa tano kuokotwa mahali hapa kwa muda wa miaka 6 ama 5.
Unaona hata mahali ameletwa, hii ni watu wanajua kabisa eneo hili, kwa sababu ni mahali pia kumejificha sana.
Secondly, detectives will be seeking answers as to whether Jeniffer Wambua's murder is tied to a 122 million shillings graft case at Ardhi House. The mother of three was a key witness in the case, where Lugari MP Ayub Savula, former ICT PS Sami Itemere, and 16 others were charged for conspiring to defraud millions of shillings from the Ministry of Lands through fictitious advertising services. Jeniffer was set to be cross-examined by the defense on Wednesday after failing to appear on 1st March for the cross-examination after she reportedly fell sick. She will, however, go missing on Friday 10 a.m., a few hours after her husband Joseph Komu dropped her off at her workplace.
On Friday, Friday last week, all commissioners, CEO and the top management were in Mombasa for a retreat with a parliamentary committee. So we were not in Nairobi, and it appears that is the day she disappeared.
Nothing seemed to raise an alarm, however, until her husband stumbled upon her phone, handbag and packed lunch in their car's boot Friday midday, an incident that is a twist in the murder mystery. Later that evening, Jeniffer did not return home, prompting her husband to file a missing persons report at the Capitol Hill police station the following day. The search would, however, end on Monday when Komu identified his slain wife's body at city mortuary.
And what is most important is the phone data. The phone data will show what phones were near her at the time of capture. So phone data in this matter is very crucial.
No arrests have been made yet, with an autopsy set to be done in the coming days on Wambua's body as part of the ongoing probe. It is at this particular point where the body of slain Jeniffer Wambua was found by a local, dumped on Saturday. And for the past few days, this particular area has been a crime scene as detectives try to solve one of this year's high-profile cases. David Mudhoka, TV 47 at Ngong Forest, Kajiado County.